What is up, you guys? How's it going today? Hope it's going real good for you. Happy 4th of July. I know it's July 3rd, but hey, why not go ahead and just put that out there? So, hello, ladies and gents. My name is Shadow, and welcome to Planet Crafter. Been doing this series for a little while. I really like this game. There is a lot to this game. That much I will say. There is a lot more to this game than we have explored yet. I'm so sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I was going to, but I had a rough day. But, but I did get some lights. I got some LED lights. So now, kind of set the mood a little bit. Right now I've got it kind of like a red and blue mix, so it kind of goes purple. Um, just kind of a thought. If not, I thought about putting it like fully blue. Just me. Got my little puppy here next to me. Snickerdoodles. She just laying there. We got a huge like stuffed dog for her. She loves laying on it. But anyway, so yeah, let's get into it. I don't remember where we left off, but I'm sure I'll find out. So we're just now starting to get lakes, kind of hit our second bottleneck. It looks like I built a second container. Is there any new stuff that we can build? Yes, there is actually. Okie dokie. So I'm not going to put the algae detector down yet, just because if I put the algae thing down there, I'll have to swim out in the middle of the lake. You'll see. So what are our goals for today? We've already got one of these. I would love to make a recycling machine. I think that's going to be on our list for today because those things are so useful. I didn't honestly think they were that useful until I used them, but they are very useful and I love them. So, just that way, if you don't want to like waste your time crafting one thing, or like if you have a tier 2 fertilizer and you have the stuff to make a tier, or you don't quite have the stuff to make a tier 1, put it in the recycler machine and then it turns it into whatever its components were, and you can just like continuously break it down. Like if you needed sulfur, you don't have any sulfur but you got a tier 2 fertilizer, you can break the tier 2 down, then take the tier 1 fertilizer, then break it down again, and that way you can get your sulfur. So that's going to be one goal. So goal, and then we might start some biomass. I think that's going to be our two main goals for now, and then after that we'll kind of see. So that way we kind of have a plan for the progress we want. So we need 3 super alloy, and I have not organized these chests whatsoever. Well, I say chest, I should really say storage locker. Nice. So we need 3 super alloy and 2 destruction chips. Now what do I need for a destruction chip? Silicone and magnesium. So I need 2 silicone, 2 magnesium. Do I just have that laying around? 2 silicone. And I have 2 magnesium laying around. Nice. So we should just be able to make stage 1. Nice. Okay, and then I should just be able to make one of these, yeah. Where do we want to put it? I think I'll put it right next to the door. This is definitely set up way different than my other playthrough. So sorry if it takes me a minute to get used to where everything is again, because my whole setup is different in my other world. But we'll get there, okay, so now biomass. I need magnesium, aluminum, and I think I had a lerma seed in this one. I sure diddly do. And then we needed magnesium and aluminum. Watch it, I don't have either one of those lying around anymore because I just used them both. Well, I do have aluminum. So really and truly all we need to go get is magnesium. And that one is simple. Awesome. So we did get the launch pad. We got the jetpack. Nice. Okay. And we've got some magnesium. So I should be able to build... Yeah, I can build a grass spreader now. And eventually I might take the grass spreaders down. Uh, Mainly just because you need a couple more of their materials later game. So, but for now, we'll at least put just one down, and eventually we'll start seeing how that does with that. Um, well, that's kind of embarrassing. We just did that like real quick, like. So at least now we've started to get some biomass. It's not a whole lot at once, but it is some. Yeah, because biomass in plants, it's kind of like if this were terraforming, oxygen, pressure, heat, well, it's biomass plants, and you get the point, you know. Um, so then what's next on our agenda? Um, hmm. Let's see what blueprints we're about to unlock. It's still going to be a while for the tier 4 heater. The lake water collector is amazing. I absolutely love that. The tier 2 biodome, in my other playthrough, I haven't used it a lot. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. It looks like we're fixing to get the nuclear reactor. So yeah, that'll probably be the next one we get, which will be amazing. I like those. They give you a lot of energy. I think we got a tier 5 backpack. Yeah, we did. We did get a tier 5 backpack. Sweet. Okay. So what is next on our agenda? What would you guys like to see in the world? Because we pretty much have the resources right now. I can go exploring for a while. We can honestly go exploring for a little while if you guys want to. What do you guys think? Because as far as kind of making stuff, there's not a whole lot. I mean, we could try to make some rockets. But I did find out rockets late game really don't do much. Uh, Honestly, they really don't. So, let's get some water and oxygen, and then we might go explore some things to show y'all some new areas. Is that a good idea? I think so. So we're going to do it. Oh yeah, look, and the lakes are starting to form. And now, this is what I didn't want to spoil for you guys in the beginning. That's why I learned not to build my base right there. Because that is awful. It's an awful place to build your stuff. I found that out in one playthrough, and I had to move everything 3 times. So, yeah. Could go get some osmium. I don't think I have an iridium rod. I think last time we did shoot off a bunch of rockets, though. I could have swore we did. Yeah, because there was like 3 or 4 uranium and iridium things that landed all in the same spot, so yeah, and I do know where a couple osmium caves are. So let's, do I need, because I want to build at least 2 or 3 of these, so I might go, well, I have what, like 3 or 4 super alloy left, so I might go for osmium just to have a bunch of it. So let's get some oxygen, because we're definitely going to need some oxygen, and more water is already being made, so yeah, I don't know if that's a glitch or whatever, but there are certain ones that I can't get to. It's like they spawned where I can't grab them. So let's see here. And I really, really hope y'all got the last title. That was Monday. I have yet to upload that to YouTube. I will probably do that after I get this episode done. I will probably upload this one and the previous one to YouTube. That way, you know, if you don't catch the live stream or whatever, you can always go back to the YouTube and watch it from there, because Twitch has a new thing where if you're not a partner or affiliate, your videos or your streams only last for 7 days. So I'm having to upload a lot of these to YouTube because I know there's not a lot of people that get to catch them, and let's face it, I'm not that popular yet. So, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So let's just make a crap ton of oxygen. How much did that give us? That gave us 4. I'd really like to have 5 or 6. Because it's not necessarily close where I'm going to go. But I do know there's a crap ton of osmium there. So I will need a decent amount of cobalt. Oh, cool. We got a tier 2 nuclear reactor. Nice. So I'm thinking at least make like 2 more oxygen. Maybe 3. I know that's kind of playing it safe, but I would rather play it safe and not die than to do probably what I've done this whole entire playthrough and just like, yeah, 4 oxygen will be enough, I'll be fine. And then come just like almost die. So 1, 2, I need 1 more cobalt, and that'll give me 3 more. Now that I think will be plenty. Ooh, I don't think I ever found this chest. What's in here? Oh, nice. Another oxygen. And some water. Space food. I will have to remember this chest is here. I honestly never got to that one. So, okay. We're going to go make some oxygen, get some water, organize my stuff better. We might build 2 tier 2 nuclear reactors because they take less super alloy, so honestly that gives us more super alloy, because the little ones take 3, whereas the tier 2s, I think they only take 1. Yeah, see, they only take... Oh, I can't make explosive powder yet. So scratch that. Won't be able to do that yet until we get the biolab, which I think is a decent ways away. Yeah, that's 865, and we're only making very, very little biomass right now. Yeah, we're only making 0.23 a second. So that's not really going to come very fast. But let us do some more oxygen. Nice. So that should give us plenty of oxygen. Oh, yeah. Definitely plenty of oxygen, plenty of food. Honestly, I think the only thing that I don't have enough of is water. So I want all my oxygen to be in one little clump. Some of that might be my OCD. Some of it is just, it's easier when you're like, oh, oxygen level critical. Oh, okay, let me grab an oxygen. You know, you can kind of just point your mouse directly to it. So it does make it a little easier. That's 5 water bottles. That should be okay. So 5 water bottles should be alright. And then I want to bring... I'm just going to bring the space food instead of the veggies, because the veggies don't... I mean, they do a decent amount. They don't do a huge amount. Oh, they're not even fully grown. How close are they? 80%. Yeah, they're all at 80%, so I won't mess with them right now. So, to the Osmium Cave. But, like, I know it kind of seems a little boring now, but once we get a little past the bottleneck of the terraformation index, trust me, it gets really cool. The world starts changing. We will have to build a communications thing. I want to do that before this episode is over. So... So, I know it's like over here. Yeah. Yeah, it's like over this way. I didn't even notice that one over there. I might have to go check that out. Because you go up and around this, and then it's like somewhere in here. honestly think it's right here. Yeah, it's this one right here. So this is going to give us a lot of early Osseum. And I know a lot of people might be upset that I also play this off camera, but I don't touch this world. This world is whatever you guys see on this world, I don't touch this one at all. The only reason I really play like off camera in my other world is so we can actually feel like we are making some progress in this world. Cause I know you see me farm a lot, and I also know that sometimes farming can be a little boring. So, and that cave's not unfrozen yet, so I can't go way down in there. And I know that can kind of get tedious watching me farm, so I try to play the other one. That way I'm like, okay, I know this resource is here, let me go get some, so we can actually make progress in this world. So, alright, and head back to the hut, because now we have our Osseum, and we are going to put some ore extractors down. I know I complain about them a lot. They still kind of suck, but once there is a blueprint, and I might reveal blueprints that we get because I don't think that's not a spoiler towards the game. You do get tier 2. Um, you get tier 2 ore extractors, and then you get an auto crafter. And the auto crafter is really nice because you can just set it to a recipe and put it like around a bunch of storage lockers that you have, and then you fill the entire storage locker up, and then you get did I put one on the back of this? No, I didn't. It's okay. But so then you can just feel like you can make super alloy with it, and so you just fill up your entire thing with materials that make super alloy, and then you can just have not really unlimited, but a pretty decent amount of stuff. So we only got 4 Osseum from that, and it takes 2 per one. Yeah. Do I have any iridium rods laying around? Question mark. Oh, buddy, I need to organize this. We probably don't. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I am 1 iridium away from making a rod. You know what? We're gonna go get 1 iridium so I can make an iridium rod. So then we can put down a ore extractor. I might put it in aluminum fields because I don't think I put one down there. But once everything starts changing and whatnot, the ore extractors do help because you'll still need some iron and some silicon to make stuff. So I complain about them a lot. Maybe once I hit tier 3 in my other world, if tier 3 makes it to where whatever you pick, that's what it digs up. It does not dig up anything else besides what you choose, then I will retract every statement I have ever said about them sucking. No, my reading was this one. Nice. Okay, and then that should make 1 iridium rod. Yes, and now I just need a super alloy. Like, see how much super alloy we went through already? But trust me, whenever we get the stuff to make the tier 2, we're going to get a crap ton of it back. Which is good news. Drink of water, and then go over to aluminum fields, make an ore extractor. Watch it, I've already put one down, I just don't remember. But I really like to show this game off. Honestly, I really like this game. I'm not dissing on Satisfactory. It just, I can make more progress in this game than I can in, like, Satisfactory. So I can tell more about this game and have a little more God, it takes other stuff. So I have a little more knowledge of this game, and I can actually give decent tips. I'm not gonna say I'm an expert at it, but I am better at these games than I am at like Satisfactory. Don't get me wrong, I love Satisfactory. I really do. It's a great game. I would love to learn how to do it. But to be fair, that game would be you would probably be more enthused watching me play this than Satisfactory because I am not that efficient at Satisfactory. So, yeah. I needed aluminum and titanium. Aluminum and titanium. Okay, now can I make one? Yes, I can make one. Awesome. Awesome. No, it's a bad joke. You guys like my bad jokes, so don't you? Probably not, but it's okay. It's all right. Okay. So we're gonna put this bad boy right in aluminum fields, and after I put this down and we go through it a couple times, you're gonna probably see like it says aluminum. It says it's digging aluminum, but I promise you, aluminum, iron, titanium, cobalt, silicon, everything will be dug. That's the only thing I hate about it. Like, I don't mind if you mine up some iron or some titanium, some silicon, but like when your entire chest on ore extractor is filled with absolutely nothing of the ore you're trying to dig up, it does get slightly frustrating because you're like, man, I need a bunch of aluminum. Well, let me put one of these down. Okay. So you put one down, you check it in about, 20, 30 minutes. The chest is full of everything except for what you want it to dig up. So it is semi frustrating, but okay. So we've got that down. Hmm. What do we want to do next? I have no clue. Let's work on the communication stuff. That might be a good thing to do. How much energy do we have currently? Oh, 119? I should have plenty. Yeah, because that only takes 12, and this only takes 0.30. Yeah, we have plenty for that. I might also actually use beacons in this game. I made that mistake in my other one. I did not really touch beacons at all, and that was dumb of me because now there's a certain cave that I can't find. So we will definitely be using more beacons. But for now, we're going to work on communications. So I don't think I had any aluminum left. I did not. Do I know where to get some, though? Yes, I do. Alright. So let's get... Let's get aluminum. Oh, and you do get a tier 3 torch, and I will say it's a lot better than what we've had, so. But you'll see when we get there, because I found the cave to get the stuff for that. So, do I need magnesium? No, I need titanium and silicon. Titanium is freaking everywhere. Like, as little as you use it, it's crazy that it's 99% titanium all the time. Yeah, and now we have the stuff for it. What do I need for the screen? So I need, we'll work on that in a minute. I want to get the communications thing down first. Because pretty much as soon as we put that down, that'll lean more into the story aspect of this game. And let me tell you, it's got a pretty decent story to it, or at least for the world. Like the world itself actually has a story to it. Yeah, see now it's actually starting to like grow grass and stuff. I thought that was really cool. Honestly, when the world starts changing is when it really becomes exciting. So we're gonna put the communication. It looks like I've put all the machines on this side, so I guess I'm gonna stick with that. Except for the grass spreader, I think I'm gonna stick with that, and I'm gonna put the communication antenna. Let's put it right there. I mean, we can always deconstruct it and stuff. So what do I need for the screen? Need iron, 2 silicone, magnesium. So here's my iron. Now I just need silicon, magnesium. Magnesium. Yeah, seeing the lake is actually starting to form and everything. I just thought that was really neat. Because, you know, most games it's like, oh, you reach the stage, boom, there's lakes now. Like, it doesn't, like, gradually, slowly start to change. So, I thought that was cool. I need 2 of those silicon boys, and I should be able to make it. Yes. So now I'm going to get 2 more iron so I can make another desk to put it on. So 1 iron and a 2 iron to make another desk. Tray epic. Alright, so we're gonna go back in here, build a desk, build the communication screen, and then I think you like automatically get a new message. I think. They don't pay me to think, but I'm thinking. I think I'm gonna put it on this wall. And I want to put it as close to the wall as possible, so I'd say that's pretty good. Okay, so transmissions right here. And then now we can look at all the past stuff. I was like, oh, we're going to read that later. So to convict GP8971L, you have chosen to have your sentence commuted to an extradition. To get all of the charges against you dropped, you must fully terraform this planet. Our sensors will periodically scan your progress and send you the required blueprints. Do not try to contact Sentinel Corp. If our sensors do not detect any advancement in the terraformation process, you will be considered missing and the charges will not be dropped. You cannot claim ownership or value over anything on the planet. You are only allowed to use resources found on the planet to increase the terraformation index. You are not allowed to leave the planet until the terraformation is complete. So, we are a convict of the Sentinel Corp, apparently. Yeah. So these are all the ones that I said we were going to read later. Cargo ship Cyrella 4, is that 4? I'm not sure. So, alright. This morning, on our 17th day of space travel to Stigmar, the ship inexplicably exited hyperspace velocity. God, that's a lot of big words. The navigation tools went crazy and the ship lost power as if it had been drained by some exterior thing. We are going to try to make an emergency landing on this unreported planet. I'm not sure what we'll find. There seems to be a huge storm on the surface of this planet. Hope we make it. Yeah, well, good luck, guys. It doesn't look like you did. And then this one is from Icarus? Iklos? I don't know how to say that. But anyways, he says, our ship crashed on this planet for an unknown reason. Many of us died upon impact. Some died on the surface. I'm the only one left. I have tried to survive, but this land is too hostile. My mental health is deteriorating. I'm going outside one last time to try to find some water. It's called ice, bruh. If you'd have just had a crafter and got some ice, you could have had some water, bruh. Okay. So that was our messages. So we found out we're a convict. Guess I need some handcuffs. Just kidding. But basically, so far we've learned that all of our charges are going to be dropped if we terraform this planet. I also didn't put any of that in the titles just because I didn't want to spoil that. But now I might try to incorporate it a little bit. But now the day's never finished title kind of makes sense now, I guess. So we are going to do a little drinky drink. And why not? We'll eat a little food. And have a little doody dude. I don't know. It rhymes. Screw it, it rhymes. Okie doke. So we got that done. We've got... Oh, we did unlock the flower spreader. But unfortunately, until I unlock the biolab, we're really not going to be able to touch that stuff. Because this is where you make your explosive powder, your fertilizer, and everything like that. So, ooh, we got a new message. Let us see what this new message is. Man, I feel like a teenager, like, back in the 90s or something, when they watched their, or they, you know, all they had was letters and emails, and they're like, oh, I got a new message. Okay, from Riley. So, not Sentinel Corp. So, hello, I finally managed to locate the system they sent you to. I don't have much time, but I'll try to give you some advice. The success rate for planet crafters is very low because it is almost an impossible task. You should find space food in your pod and maybe in space wrecks. You'll be able to grow food when you meet the correct requirements, so try to find some vegetable seeds. Exploration and improvements are essential. Explore and improve your equipment to increase your chances of survival. I hope this message reaches you. So Riley kind of seems like Navi from Ocarina of Time. Kind of just gives you advice, but it kind of makes it out to be a character. So, and some of their later messages are actually pretty cool. And I don't know when we hit the other stages, when we start to find out more about the planet itself and why it's like the way it was. But so we got that done. I gotta wait for the biolab to make tier 2s and flower spreaders. Once we kind of start getting that stuff, though, it will kind of, because as you can see, this does produce 129 oxygen. This does 193, so almost 200 extra a second. And it does do your plants and stuff too, which is basically biomass. But you do have to wait until you get the... You guys know what I mean. So this menu is almost complete, not exactly. This is the longest one that you have. In my personal playthrough, I'm fixing to unlock this. Haven't made it yet. I cannot wait to unlock these because, if you remember, we went and saw the ships, and it had that symbol on it, that little nuclear symbol. I don't know if you can see that, but no. And so I want to know what happens when I actually put one of those inside that. Does it like power up the ship and you can actually access the entire thing, or what it does? I have no clue. So what do we want to do next? Do we have a GPS rocket that we can fire off to get the map? That is a question that I would like to know. Probably not. Did I? No, I didn't get it yet. So we might actually just go exploring. I mean, I have the oxygen. I might just go get some water and maybe a couple things of food. I also realized that they updated this game because beforehand, like the eggplant and the squash, so if you read it, it restores 40 health. Well, the squash restores 40, but now the eggplant only restores 25. It used to restore 40, just like the space food. So I think they might have updated that. I'm not quite sure. But hey, what's that? Ooh, I like it, Crystal. That's a pretty color. I do want to make more food growers too, but so yeah, we might just go exploring. Might just go exploring. And there are certain places I don't want to explore too deep because it might lead us to something else that we don't need to see yet. Yeah, let's just go exploring a little bit. I know it doesn't seem like a lot of progress, but once you kind of hit your bottleneck again, it is prime real estate to start exploring the world a little bit. Now, I'm not saying we can go all the way across the planet and stuff yet, but we can explore. I want to explore off this way because I know there's some things there. Don't know if we can get to them quite yet, but if we can, it would be great. Be awesome sauce. And as you can see, all the lakes are starting to form too. Ooh, can we get to the thing over here if I have not already? I don't know if I've gotten to this one yet, but we will see. Because there should... Well, am I wrong? I'm probably misremembering, but I know there's a golden chest around here somewhere. Then again, like I said, I'm so used to seeing this. Ah, there it is. Oh, no, we didn't get to this one yet. Nice! So we get another one of those. You know what? I'm just going to take all of this. Yeah, I know. Oh, we're going to go exploring. Oh, hey, there's this thing. So there is a golden chest right there. And I didn't know if you could get to it before the water. But apparently you can. So that's good news. Didn't know that. So we have yet another golden seed, which is Trey Epic. So we are going to go use that golden seed in one of these. No, not all of them are golden seeds. So nice. We can trade this one out for a golden seed, and that will boost our oxygen some. It's not going to boost it like a huge ton. Well, maybe it did. Because it's starting to move slightly now. Maybe not. But our percentage is moving faster, so that's good. I am going to put some of this stuff up. We could do another ore extractor. That would be good. We might do that. I know, this video keeps jumping back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Did I make a table to display our effigies? I did not. So I will just put this in here. And then our super alloy is in here. And I know I'm going to need aluminum. I'm going to need both osmium. And I think I needed a titanium. Yeah, just a titanium. We can make another ore extractor. Nice! The only good thing now is we can build one here. I mean, if you want aluminum, you still have to go to the other one. But if you place one like right in here, you can just make super alloy decently easy. Because, see, now you'll see this one is set to dig iron, I think. Yeah, it's set to dig iron, but it will dig up everything. Which kind of makes it a little easier for super alloy in future things, which is nice. I'm going to do a little drink. Then we'll get some more water. I promise, guys, we will explore. We're gonna go exploring. Nice. So that's full. And I'm just gonna have to deal with my inventory staying like it is. Alright, so now we're off to explore. I don't know if we will find any more space wrecks. It would be nice. Well, I kind of know where one's at, so we're gonna go this way. Because I know where another... That first bunker that we found, I know where another one's at. I might not go exactly straight to it, but I know the general area of where it's at, so we're just gonna go there. So, because after you hit tier 4 oxygen and you get what's called an air filter, you really don't have to worry about oxygen as much. So we are gonna go up and over here. And I know there's another uranium cave over here. Me personally, I don't know if we hit that one or not. I think we hit the other one. So, and it had a lot more uranium anyways. But we're definitely going to need a lot of uranium rods. Oh yeah, and then this thing. There is lore on this thing. I will not reveal what it is yet. I don't think there's anything there that you can like get in. Also, satellite. That's cool. So, oh, that red kind of looks good with those lights, don't it? I'm so excited for those lights. I was really happy to get them. There it is. Man, I did kind of remember where it was at. I love that the only reason I saw it was because that rock hadn't loaded in yet, though. That's great. It almost makes me wonder if I can't build stuff underground. You know what I mean? So this is the tier 2 torch. And there's not much to this one, but we will read that when we are safe in our home. Promise. Cool. So there is decent stuff in here. Is this... I mean, nothing really stands up to the golden seed. I might take these seeds, though. Because you do eventually end up needing a decent amount of seeds. And these are nice. That is like a fusion generator. So we will eventually get those, but that'll be a little later in the game. So wouldn't worry about those too terribly much yet. And I know there's a uranium cave around here somewhere. I always accidentally find it. I'm like, oh, that's here. Cool. I forgot it was here. So bear with me a little bit if I don't. Is it literally right here? Did I go right to it? This game makes such a liar out of me. Oh, I gotta take some oxygen. Okay. Nothing really in there that I want. I went right frickin' to it. That is the first time I have ever made it here that quickly. I feel so dumb. Man, there's a lot of uranium here too, actually. I did not know there was that much here, to be honest. If I can just get enough. Oh yeah, I'll have enough to at least make one uranium rod. So that'll be good. And then fill up my inventory full of uranium. What's in here? Blueprint microchip. Those are always helpful. And there is a point in the game, and I don't know if... Is this still like early access or something? Or are they still constantly updating this game? I don't really know. But there is a point where those no longer work. Of course, it takes a while. It takes a long time for that. But in my other playthrough, I officially found all... Well, I don't know if I found all of them. But I have found enough to where, like, when I go to try to decode it, it says there are no more blueprints to decode at this time. So I don't know if I have to, like, progress the game more to unlock them, or if, like, I have to do certain things with them. I have no clue. So No, I don't think we're done exploring, but my inventory's full, so we do have to go back. See, that's the only thing that sucks with this is having the... But I don't think you get a bigger backpack, which kind of sucks. But in this kind of game, it makes sense. So I'm not going to complain too bad about that. And I also have tried to make these episodes longer because I realized only playing this for an hour and a half, it seemed like we were pretty much making no progress whatsoever. So I have decided to make these episodes longer, just in the event that, you know, we can explore a little bit more, we can make a little more progress. So, yeah. And like I said, if you don't get to watch it on Twitch, these do go up on my YouTube as well. So, alright. So I don't want Q. I want to make a uranium rod because I have the ability. And then we are going to put that bad boy in here. We're going to put our uranium in here. I'm going to put my seeds in here. And then we're going to put our super alloy in here. And then we are going to decode this microchip. What did we get? We got a lamp. I don't really know what the lamps do. Not a big lamp guy. But it is what it is. Oh man, I don't know why that was trapped up under there. Sorry guys, my keyboard cord was caught up under my part of my desk. I couldn't move it at all. Alright. So, progress on the lakes is coming together. That's the back. Did I build a glass? No, I didn't. And I have not done anything, have I? Technically I could make that right now. I think I have a bioplastic nugget. Because I don't mind having to swim out to that, but do I have a bioplastic nugget anywhere? I am not sure. I swear I did. Yeah, I have one. Okay, and then just need magnesium and a super alloy. Because I don't mind going ahead and making like one right now. Because if you place it right there, you just have to swim out a little bit. So, and we won't have to move our base. That I've already established, so we're good where we're at. See, it's weird. In my other playthrough, like, the ground texture is way different. Yeah, it's like this. All of it's like that, actually. It's not a lot of sand. Huh. Anyways, so we need magnesium. That's what we needed. I get sidetracked so easy, guys. I do apologize. I get sidetracked so easily. Okay. And a magnesium. Nice. So we're going to go ahead and pop in an algae generator. And that will help us make some things early game. So I am going to go ahead and at least put one down. Maybe like right there. So that'll be a while for that to do. I don't really think it speeds up a whole lot. I mean, it did a little more biomass, so we'll be able to do the biolab earlier, which is good news. More progress. So we're going to do a little eat, a little drinky drink. Let's see. Oh, I also have another bioplastic. I have another bioplastic nugget? We might just make 2 of them. Because what did I need else? An eggplant, magnesium, super alloy. Yeah, I can make another one. Oh, that one's not done yet. This one's done. This one's done. Thank you. Super alloy. And I think I just need a magnesium. Nice. Looking for magnesium. And honestly, I forgot to put the ore extractor in here. So now you're about to see my few qualms with it. See, it's supposed to just dig up iron, which in this case, I'm kind of glad it doesn't. Like, in the starting area, it's not bad to dig up, like, everything. Because, you know, everything is just kind of right here. It's not bad. But when you put it in aluminum fields, it does get slightly annoying because you're like, okay, I just need you to dig up aluminum. But it'll dig up cobalt, iron, aluminum, silicon, you name it, it digs it. Again, if I get to tier 3, just like the flashlight, I retract my statement. This is tier 2. Tier 3 is pretty nice. Just gonna put it out there. Tier 3 is pretty nice. Not while you're exploring the world, but you know, I don't want it to while I'm exploring the world. Oh, we only have a tier 1. We don't have a tier 2 yet. Huh. That's good to know. We have all the way to tier 3 mining speed, which we could. Ooh, new message. We got a new message, y'all. We just got a message. Let's read it. I managed to obtain more information. I read that you have a greater chance of success if you build your base at an altitude. I'm not sure why yet. And if you manage to heat the planet up enough, some caves should become accessible when the ice melts. And one last thing, you can... End of communication, message intercepted. So, this Riley character, I don't know if Riley is a girl or a boy. It doesn't really matter. But... So, they're kind of like our help. I imagine it might be somebody, maybe our friend or something, that's trying to, like, help us out. Because apparently we did some bad crap. We did some real bad stuff. And we're having to terraform a planet, which... I wonder if you can, like, actually do that. Probably not. You probably, honestly, cannot do that. It's not a thing you can do, but... I wonder if that would be a thing. Like, you know, in the near future, if we got all this stuff. Nice. So we got the biolab. I need osmium. It's not awesome. We will try to go ahead and make that. How much energy do I have left? 58, and it takes 32, so we'll have enough. Awesome. Awesome. I don't know if I've stripped this cave of all its osmium yet, so I'm gonna go check this one, mainly because it's closer. I know we said we would explore, but we're starting to make progress again, and I am all about progress because this game is... In survival games and stuff, it's kind of hard to seem like you're making progress, especially on like a live stream, but I also put them up on YouTube, so I have to make at least a little progress. Oh, we didn't strip this cave yet. We didn't even get to go to this cave. Oh, yeah, I remember. We went to go to this cave first, but it was frozen over, so we couldn't. Okie doke. We'll at least get a little bit to be able to make some stuff, so that's good news. Is it going to let me dig this one? It is. Nice. Oh, a little sneakier. A little sneaky sneak. Alright. So, we do have some osmium, which is awesome. And I like that cave a lot better. It's a lot closer, so... Now, I know that I showed y'all the super alloy cave, and I know a lot of you are probably screaming at me, why don't you just put a ore extractor there? You can, but it has to be tier 2 to mine super alloy. If not, you put it down there, all it will mine is iron. So we have to wait till tier 2 to be able to mine super alloy, and even still, the tier 2 extractors do the same thing the tier 1s do. They dig up everything, not just what you want it to dig up. So, but I'm yet to experience tier 3. So 3 super alloy and an aluminum. That only leaves us with 2 super alloy, but that is going to be decently okay, I guess. Alright, and now this is the time where I'm going to start building up. Mostly just because it's easier. And also, you can really not attach anything right here. I mean, unless it would let me. I can try it on the side. Because if I can do it on the side, that's going to be nice. Oh, okay. See, my other playthrough that I'm doing, it didn't let me do anything on the side because I built it lower to the ground and you can't, so I had to start building up. Me personally, I like it all on one level. Nice. Mostly just because I don't like having my stuff on like 16, 17 different levels. And you have to climb, and then you have to turn around, and then you have to climb, and then you have to climb. You can just run to it. It's so much easier. Yeah. So now we're in business, because now we can start making the tier 2 nuclear reactors. And I do believe I might have enough to make at least one. Because I don't know if it's necessarily their idea in this game or not. But I don't have no iridium. But whenever you like tear down this one, you get 3 super alloy back. So I don't know if their intention is to like say, oh, okay, tear these down, and then that way you can just upgrade to the better power source. That seems like the intention, but kind of like the solar panels, I just keep them probably until like later game when I don't really need them anymore. Or basically when I destroy them, they're not doing much. So we are going to start off with just one of the big nuclear power plants, and then we'll come and make another one. We might have enough to make 3. I'm not sure yet, because we've got the 3 out here that uranium rods I'm going to get out here. And then we've also got a decent amount of uranium rods in there. So I might be able to make at least 1 or 2. Okay. Did I not bring super alloy out? Yeah, so we only need 1. But we're fixing to get a crap ton of it back. So that's awesome. So explosive powder. I like it at night. It kind of looks cool, especially with my new mood lighting. It's awesome. It's awesome. No, we are making one of these bad boys. And then I'm going to undo this, and can I destroy this one too? I certainly diddly can. So that gives us 3 more uranium rods to make 3 more. And then 1, 2, and a 3. So 1, 2, 3. So we actually have enough to make, or enough uranium rods to make 2 more. And we have the super alloy now. See, it's all coming back. But that is good news, because now we have more super alloy, because those only take 1. So I'm gonna get the stuff to make 2 iridium, or 2 explosive powders. That way we can just go ahead, make 2 more tier 2 nuclear reactors, and I might take out the solar panels, because I forget how much energy they actually have, but I know they have a decent amount. And explosive powder is really not that hard to make either. And I know, and probably the main point of the game is to like set up a bunch of ore extractors. In my other playthrough, I don't really do that. I know it would make my life easier, but if you've watched this channel enough, I apparently just like to play these games on hard mode. So, ooh, and then like the yellow. I do like the mood lighting. It's literally what I called it, because it's like red and blue, kind of makes a purple, so it's more of a softer light. Man, I know I did not scrape all the sulfur out of this area yet. No, I didn't. I was going to say, I know for a fact I didn't take all the sulfur out of here. And yes, I do realize that I could have went back to that cave, but it was an afterthought, and hindsight being what it is. So we just need 4 sulfur, because I got 2 iridium, which is nice. So that way we can make 2 more tier 2 nuclear reactors. And I really do only want to take what I need for now, just because you know, these are all finite resources. They don't come back. Now, of course, when the meteors strike or something, it puts some back into the world, but as far as like mining out the iridium cave or mining out the... Did we hit this chest? We probably did. I'll take the aluminum. And I'll eat the space food and drink the water. Oh, we got a new message. Nice. Man, that's happening quick. I don't remember getting that many messages all at once. Oh, wait, never mind. I know what that message is. Never mind. I always forget. It's been a minute since I've gotten this far in the game, so I tend to forget a few things. I swear that's just going to be what people call the series. But yeah, he played I Forgot. So we are going to read our message. From another convict. To whoever receives this message, I am a planet crafter sent to the Megoria 3 planet. If you've received this, it means you are near. Maybe you are a planet crafter as well? The weather is atrocious and I'm running out of resources. There is not enough on this barren world to terraform it. I don't know why I chose this. Death would have been more pleasant than this hell. If anyone can send me help, please do. Oh yeah, and then that other message that I said we were going to read later. So, another message from Ichlas. It's been 6 months since the crash, and I'm barely surviving. My main goal is to build a rocket and leave this place forever. This planet is cursed. I can feel it. I'll have to go back to the crash site. I think there was a secret room in the control bay, a deconstructible wall somewhere near the main screens, but it's been a while and I can hardly remember. So that kind of tips us off to one of the space wrecks to say, hey, there's a deconstructible wall right here that you may or may not have found yet. I still haven't found it, so I might try that in another playthrough, just so I'm not searching for 3 hours for some wall. I can just kind of go right to it. So. Tier 2, that's what we were trying to make. So we're going to make 2 more of those, I think, and that should give us plenty of energy for a little while. Alright, so we've got the 2 explosive powders. I'm going to take out all of my uranium rods. And then I just need 2 super alloys. And you will sort of need super alloy a little less as you play, but am I missing anything? Nope, I can just go ahead and make another one. I might make them in a square. Maybe not like a perfect square, but... And that should have boosted our energy way up. Yeah, we have over 700 now. So we're doing pretty good. Honestly, I could get rid of the solar panels. I might eventually. Probably not going to be right now. We've actually made a lot of progress in this video, so an hour and a half might be an okay timing for this. So nice. Now we can start to try to make fertilizer and stuff. Fertilizer, I know it needs like 2 eggplants, a sulfur, and what else? 3 algae, a sulfur, and 2 eggplants. And the good news is I made 2 of the tier 1 algae things. So it should be ready to collect now. Oh wow, that's making a whole lot more than my other machine did. It only made 2. Because the tier 2 is awesome. I've never gotten that much out of a tier 1. Huh, maybe I just placed it in the wrong spot. That could have been what it is. I just placed it wrong and it didn't get to grow all of its stuff. So that's awesome. So now we have plenty of algae. I need 2 eggplants. They might be done by now. No, how much do you have? 87%? It's going to take a while. And also tier 2 food growers, not that great. I mean, they do grow the food faster, don't get me wrong, but it's not as fast as you would think. And of course, that's a squash in there. Alrighty. Well, we can't do that quite yet, but I am going to put the algae and the eggplants in here so I don't accidentally eat them. I really don't want to put more ore extractors down, but I can't. I don't have iridium rods, and I'm not about to go farming for 30 minutes. So I think I'm going to put the osmium and aluminum in the super alloy container. But, okay, so our power is way, way up. Is this eggplant ready yet? It takes forever. Okay, so biomass is building decent. Heat is still building pretty good. What else do we need? So the biomass, yeah, I got the biomass, or that generator. I think I used both of my nuggets. I don't think I have another one. Yeah, I used them both. What are we about to unlock? So that goes at 12. That goes at 63. That will be a while. Let's push this bad boy back. This one is awesome. I absolutely love the lake water collector. You do eventually get what's called a water filter, some kind of filter. Honestly, I think that's what I was. Is this it? Yeah, no, that's the air filter. No, you get to unlock a water filter. Basically, you get to drink water from the lake, so you don't have to constantly rely on water bottles, which is nice. Do I get it here, maybe? No, I don't get a lot of stuff here, but the tier 2 algae collector, that's going to be the next thing we unlock here. So that's nice. Tier 2 food grower is okay. The tree spreader is pretty cool. I liked the tree spreader. So it's kind of hard because this is I don't know. We might go explore a little more. I need water. I need some Wawa. Nice. 4 water bottles already. Which is nice. And then we have 3. We might go back to that place and explore a little more. Just because, mainly, I completely Look, again, this series is going to be called I Forgot. But alright, so we're going to go up the hill and explore that area a little bit more. We've kind of explored the bunker already. So not much more to do with that. And I do know there's a ton more golden chests, but quite frankly, I don't remember. where all of them are. I know there's a map you can look up if you're like wanting to play with us, or something like that. But there is a map, you can Google it and it shows you where all the stuff is. But I'm not doing that for this episode. I'm going all on what's up here. This mental map. Big brain. It's big brain time. Okay. Enough of that. So I know there's more shipwrecks. Or space wrecks, I should say. I know there is quite a bit more of them. Again, I probably have not explored every single one of them, so there might be some that we find I'm like, oh, I didn't know that was here. Very, very likely that that'll happen. Because there's just so much to this world that we have probably not even grasped the beginning. Oh, I didn't know there was a cave. See, like that. I didn't know there was a cave right here. When does that start melting? 45. Okay. So that's going to be a long time before we get that unmelted. But no, there is like so much to this world. I think this is kind of like the edge of the map. Is up and over that sand dune. Ooh, we got a new message. Let's go back and check our message. I know. Hey, we went in a straight line and explored the edge of the map. There's so much to do in this game. There's so much to learn and everything else. So, what is our new message? It's probably from Riley again. Maybe. If it's the certain message, I think we might do that. We might not though, because I know some of it. There's certain things I know, and I don't know if it like, oh, you got this mission, so we're just gonna pop that in there early for you, so it doesn't hold you back. But if it's one that I'm thinking about, there's something I want to try, and I do want to make a beacon for it. Honestly, I don't remember when I got that message. If any of you've played this for any length of time, you know which one I'm talking about. But we're going to need some oxygen. So we're going to go back, read this message, and see what it is. See what it says. Because I know, at least as far as I've played, you only get one message from that other convict. I don't know if he's like a main part of the story or just kind of a little add-in. Pardon me, but we are going to go see. Like I said, those solar panels don't do a whole lot, but I probably will just keep them there. Because, I mean, they're not in the way of anything right now, so. New message. What is our new message, Chief? From Sentinel Corp. Your planet specifications. Identification, unnamed. Corporation ownership, unclaimed. Habitability level, null. Sector, Ezidio Prime, history unknown. Planet unnamed. Is located in the Ezidio Prime sector, a pre-civilization sector crossed mostly by trade ships traveling between big space ports. This sector has 842 planets, 13,511 stars, and is 7,000 parsecs wide. The planet has been identified as a possible candidate for future colonization. So it wasn't the message I thought it was, which is good. I really don't want to get that one yet because that I want to make an entirely separate episode for. Again, any of you who've looked this game up online or you've played it for a length of time, you know which one I'm talking about and you know what I'm talking about. But for those who might be watching and are like, oh, I've never seen this game, let me watch this guy play this game. I might want to buy it. If you can, buy it. Like, for real. It is an absolute amazing game, and so much cool stuff happens, and I love this game. I cannot stop playing this game. Like, even when I stop playing this game, I don't want to stop playing it. And it's very rare that I find games like that anymore, you know, because a lot of games nowadays mostly are kind of the same. I mean, I'm not going to say all of them are the same, but none of them really scratch that itch. You know, like when you're a kid and you play a certain game and you're like, oh, I love this game, I love this game, and you play the crap out of that game. Oh, cool. Super alloy. I'll take that uranium. Nice. But no, and you know, when you're a kid, you just find those games that you just play the absolute crap out of. And you're just like, I don't know why. I cannot stop playing this game. And then, ooh, there's a space wreck. I don't know if I've ever gotten this one or not. But probably not. I don't remember any of this. Come on. Ah, ha, ha, ha. I used my cheat. Oh, like you have to deconstruct right off the rip. There's a lot of destruction going on right now. What's in here? I know, I'm sorry, I go off on a rant and I completely forget. Completely forget what I was saying. I'm like a raccoon, just, ooh, shiny. Looks cool. Also, I recently have gotten the game Risk of Rain 2, so if any of you guys want to see that, I will gladly play it. Ooh, this is... I have never found this before. I'm going to have to go back in my other playthrough and find this. Oh, and that's like another exit? Ah, yes, I can just squeeze through. Nice. I'm just taking all the super alloy I can right now. I don't really need... I'm not really concerned with any of the other stuff at the moment. So... There's another one? Man, I have not explored this ship. This is completely new to me. I'll take the uranium. There's really not much else in there that I would want. Man, this is awesome. I never found this one. And apparently there's like a deconstructible wall in one of these. I know I said I wouldn't look for that, but I mean, since I'm here, this is a pretty small little area, so. Yeah, and then you can do like different spacesuits. I don't know if you can like break those down into fabric. I'm not sure. That's cool. We got a lot of good stuff from that. I did not even know that was here. Awesome, we found something new together, guys. It getting nighttime, and I want to go back. Ooh, chest. And another one? Nice. And I'm just taking all this uranium because it is easier to find it out in chests and stuff. So, oh, that was just a thing. Huh. Well, that's pretty neat. I had never found that one before. I'll have to go back on my other one. Oh. Oxygen level low. It's okay. I'll fix that. And I know it kind of might seem slower with the jetpack, but that's with the jetpack. This is without the jetpack. It's about the same, to be honest. So, and we also, I think, I just have the tier 1 anyways, so. Yeah, like, no matter what it is, your flashlight really does not do that great anyways out in the wild, so. Okay, where? Because that's the big spaceship. Did I, like, come out somewhere completely different to new spaceship? I don't think I did. There's another bioplastic nugget. Well, we are in relax mode, so even if I die, I still get to keep my stuff, so. Yeah, I could have sworn my stuff was over this way? Yeah, because there's the ring. Oh, I just got turned around. It looked completely different. Just don't pay attention to me. I'm a little der sometimes. So nice. I can't wait to see what these chips are. I've never gotten those before, so I've never even found that ship. I didn't even know it was there. And I like how you can see the other planets too. I think that's really awesome. Okay, let's go decode these chips then. Honestly, we've made a decent amount of progress in this episode. I mean, I know every time I'm like, oh, well, let's go exploring, let's go exploring, let's go exploring. And I always find something, or we get a new message, or there's always something that happens. But nice. Let's decode these bad boys, see what we got. Decode. Oh, nice. We got the satellite. Tier 2 torch. And I don't do the blueprint pinning. I know it might be a very useful feature. I don't ever use it just because it's just easier to be like, oh, okay, I need 3 super alloy and 2 destruction. And then if you need to, you can just pull up Q again. I mean, I could imagine, like, if you're like, oh, what do I need for a rocket engine? Or, you know, oh, what did I need for that tier 5 backpack? I can understand that would be very helpful. To me, it just wasn't a very big thing that I felt like I needed. So, but we did get more super alloy, which is epic. And then that, which is nice. I'll put the bioplastic nugget in here. And then uranium. Uranium. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice. We can make a uranium rod. We have just enough to make a uranium rod. Nice. And the best thing about that is it might take 9 of them in order to make a rod, but you can easily like fill up a chest with them. You're like, oh, well, I need to make 3 of these, but they need 2 uranium each. Well, then you can just take one of the rods and then you have 9 uranium. So might just put my iron in here too, just to do it. Okay, sweet. So, and some things you unlock will be cosmetics. Yeah, like the area lamp, a lamp that can be placed anywhere. I don't understand why you'd want that. You know what? Let's just make one. I think I can make that. Magnesium and a cobalt, because I honestly just want to see what it is. I don't really. I probably will end up taking it down, but it's very cheap to make. So, cobalt and magnesium. So we'll go through here, and we will make one of them, just to make it. Oh, it like sits on the floor? Okay. Oh. You can change the color? Okay, that's pretty neat. Okay, I have to admit that's a pretty neat thing. Give me 1 second. I am so sorry, guys. My phone is going off the hook. Sorry, guys. I got a lot of stuff going on in the personal life. But I try to keep that out of my videos because nobody wants to watch that crap. If you want to watch that, go watch the Kardashians. I'm gonna get so ragged for that probably just for saying that. For like, that's not funny. Yeah, go. Here's a quarter. Go call someone who cares. You know what I mean? Honestly, we're kind of at a bottleneck. I feel like this is a good place to stop because we've built a few things. We haven't really got a huge amount of blueprints. But we honestly made a lot of progress in this one episode. We usually don't make that much progress in an hour and a half. Especially not story-wise, not building-wise. We did a lot of stuff today. We added a lot of stuff. Next time, I don't think we'll make as much progress. And that's the kind of thing with these games. Sometimes you make a bunch of progress. Sometimes you really don't make any. This particular episode in an hour and a half, I mean, we built brand new power stations. We did two ore extractors. We explored a little bit, found some story elements. So we actually made a lot of progress in this episode, which again usually doesn't happen. That's why I usually go for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours on these because I usually don't make this much progress. But we made a good amount of progress. So I think I'm going to leave this one here. Again, thank you guys so much. The recording stuff is getting better. We have now got LED lights so we can do different colors, a little mood lighting, so it's a little easier on your guys' eyes too, because I know that blinding white light is rough. So a little bit darker, a little bit more chill vibe. So LED lights, love them. Hope you guys liked them. If you want me to change colors instead of like a purple, I can do blue, I can do yellow. Just let me know. I'll change the color to whatever you guys want to see. Next of all, I will be streaming this. I will be uploading both of these up on my YouTube today. So if you missed this, I will put it up on YouTube for everybody to see. So that way if you missed it or you want to go back and maybe check some things out or you want to try to follow the video better, you can. But anyways, guys, thanks for joining us today. Stay Shadow, stay Frosty, and y'all have a good day.